Hi students, this is Tanvi from Oliveboard and I welcome you all for the previous year question topic series. So in this series, we are going to discuss your previous year important questions that came in your RBI Grade B examination. Right. So let's start today's class, and before that we pledge for your success. Okay, so here comes your first question. So here you have a puzzle, right, where you are given 10 books and they are placed one above the other but not necessarily in the same order. All books have different heights, okay. Heights, they are given to you, they are in inches, okay, and then you have some information. So this is how your puzzle will be in examination, right? You can see the question. This kind of question can be there in your upcoming RBI Grade B examination. Okay, so let's start solving this. So here, if there are 10 books and they are placed one above the other, so let's mark the numbers first. Let's mark it from 1 to 10. Till then, you can read the question, you can read all the details. Okay. So let's see some definite information first. When you are going to solve a puzzle, first thing that you have to do while reading the whole information, that you are going to look for some definite information, some information that is definite for a position. Okay. So like here, as you can see, like this is the first line, that 5 books are placed between book R and the book whose height is a perfect square. And one of them is placed at the bottom. Okay, so one of the books, either your book R or the book that has height of perfect square, one of them is placed at the bottom. So there are two possibilities for this. Okay, what are the two possibilities here? First possibility is that either you are going to write R here because one of them has to be at bottom. Now this is the first possibility. And other possibility is you have to write 5 books. There are 5 books between R and other book. Okay, so leaving 1 2 3 4 5. Other possibility is on the 4th position. So either R can be on 10th position or R can be on 4th position, and on the other position we have to write a book whose height is a perfect square. Now here in the details there are two perfect squares, that is 49 and 36. Okay, so here there are two such heights, so we are going to find that later. Okay, so now let's see what is another information that can be used. Two books are placed between book R and book U whose height is 39 inches. Okay, so there are two books. So R we have already filled, R which is on 10th position in your first possibility. Let me mark, this is your first possibility and this is your second possibility. So two books are placed between book R and U. Okay, so if R is on 10th position, then U will be on 7th position whose height is 39 inches. Okay, and in the second possibility U can be upward or downward. Okay, but the next line solves this doubt that no book is placed above the book whose height is 13 inches. That means the book with 13 inches is placed on the top. Okay, this line means this, that the book whose height is 13 inches is placed on the top. Okay, and with this our doubt is getting clear that there are two books between R and U. Okay, so in second possibility I cannot write U on first position now. Excuse me. Because height of U is 39 inches. So we cannot write 39 inches on the first position in the second possibility. So we are going to write U and 39 inches downward, leaving two positions below R, U and 39. So in both the possibilities we can see that U and 39 is coming on the 7th position. Right. Okay, next. What other information can be used now? That the book which is tallest among all is placed immediately below the book which is smallest. So here the smallest book is 13 inches. So we already know that 13 inches book is on first position. That means immediately below the smallest we have to write the tallest. And the tallest is 55 inches. That means we are going to write this 55 inches here on second position. Okay, so till now we have used all the information. Next we have that the height of book S is 18 inches. We cannot write this now. There are 5 books between T and the book which is tallest. Okay, so tallest book is 55 inches which is on second position. So where can we write T now? So leaving 5 positions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we should be writing T here. Also in the second possibility, T should be written on 8th position. Okay, so with this we are done with writing T. Okay, right. So now let's see if any other information can be used. That the height of book P is 15 inches and is placed immediately above book R. Okay, so we already know the position of book R, and above book R we have to write P which is 15 inches. Okay, this is happening in the first possibility, and in the second possibility above R, that is on third position. So here I should be writing P which is 15 inches. Right. Okay. So next what we can see that the height of book V is 20 inches is placed below U. Now U is there on 7th position, and if height of book V is 20 inches and it is placed below U. Now if you check the first possibility, below U it is already T, P and R. So we won't be able to write book V here. So that means this first case is wrong and your second case is correct, and we have to complete second case now. Okay, because this first case is wrong and second case is right. Okay, why first case is wrong? Because in the first case I cannot fill book V which is 20 inches. Now in second case where I should be writing book V and 20 inches, it can be either on 9th or 10th. But on 10th position we have to write a perfect square. If you remember the first line, that there are 5 books between R and the book whose height is a perfect square. So on the 10th position here we have to write perfect square. Okay, so 20 inches cannot be written on 10th position. So this V and 20 inches will be written on 9th position. Okay, I hope you are clear till now. Okay, so next thing that we can find here is that 3 books are kept between the book whose height is 23 inches and book V. Now book V is on 9th position. So leaving 3 positions here, I'm going to write 23 inches. Right, here we are going to write 23 inches. Now next line is that book's Q is placed immediately book Y. Okay, now Q is placed immediately below Y. Where can we write this Q and Y? This can be written on first and second position, or it can be written on 5th and 6th position. Now if you remember, there was a line that the height of book S is 18 inches. Where can we write this? Now if you check, S is not written, okay, 18 is not written. So we have to pick a box where name of the book and the inches are blank, and that is happening on 6th position. So S and 18, this combination will be written on 6th position. Okay, so now we can fill this combination of Y and Q. Where? Because here which are the vacant positions? It is 1st, 2nd, 5th and 10th. So we need 2 immediate positions vacant, and that is happening on 1st and 2nd position. So this Y and Q will be filled on 1st and 2nd position. Right. Okay, so in the last there is a line that books W is not placed below X. Okay. Also you can see in your solution we are left with just 2 names, that is W and X. And if W is not below X, that means W is above X. and he's not telling immediately below, he's simply saying below. Okay, so book W is not placed below X means book W is placed above X. So book W will be written up and this book X will be written down. Okay, I hope this much is clear. Okay, so now we have this line that the book whose height is 53 inches is placed above the one whose height is 49 inches. Okay, now the book whose height is 53 inches, okay, is placed above the book which is how much? 49 inches. And there is one more information that R's height is not an odd number. So if R's height is not an odd number, so let's check what are the even numbers here. 13 is an odd number, 15 odd number, 18 is even, 20 is even, okay, and then 36 is even. But if you check, because I have to fill it on R, if you check, 18 is already done, okay, 20 is also done, and hence we are left with just 36. Okay, so on R we are going to write 36 inches because there were three possibilities for R, that is 18, 20 and 36. But 18 and 20 are already occupied on 6th and 9th position. So we are left with just one number, that is 36, which will be filled on R. And just because we know that on the 10th position we have to write a perfect square, and there were two perfect squares, that is 36 and 49. But 36 we have already filled on 4th position, and hence on the 10th position we are left with just one number, which is 49. And this was the line that the book whose height is 53 inches is placed above 49. So above 49, and we are already left with just one blank, and hence we are going to write 53 here, and with this your solution is complete. So this is how you have to handle puzzle. See, in the puzzle there will be a need to make possibilities, so do not hesitate before making any possibilities, because managing two possibilities is very easy. Okay, so you have seen we have just used I think 3 or 4 statements, and then we got to know which case is wrong and which case is correct, and hence we have solved this question. Okay, so now let's solve the questions based on this question. Like you have a set of 5 questions in your examination, you have to solve a paragraph, and then there will be 5 questions based on this solution. So let's check the first question. How many books are placed? So how many books are placed between T and the one whose height is 36 inches? Let's check that. T and the person whose height is 36 inches. So T is on 8th position and 36 inches is on 4th position. So between these two we can see there are 3 positions, and hence the answer will be option number 3. Okay. So now let's try the next question, that what is the difference between the height of book Q and V? So let us check that in the solution, that what is the height of Q and V. Okay, so what is the height of Q and V? Now Q is on 2nd position and V is on 9th position. Height of Q is 55 and height of V is 20. So we have to take the difference of 55 and 20. So 55 minus 20 is how much? It is 35 inches. And hence the answer here is option number 3rd. Okay, let's try the next question, that what is the height of book T? Okay, so let's check in your solution that what is the height of book T. Now you can see that the height of book T is how much? It is 53. Okay, so 53, that means answer is option number 4th. Okay, let's try the next question. Now understand this question well, that which book is placed immediately above the book whose height is 49 inches. Immediate above you have to check. So immediate above 49 inches, you can see that immediate above 49 inches is the book V whose height is 20 inches. So it is V and 20. So we have this V in our option. So answer here will be option number 1st. Okay. So now be very careful while solving this question, that which among the following book is placed at the top and bottommost position respectively? Respectively means the first answer should be for the topmost position and second answer should be for the bottommost position. So let's check that. So on the top it is Y and on the bottom it is X. So the answer will be Y and X, that is option number 1. Now book Y is the topmost book and book X is the bottommost book. And with this we are done with the question for today. Okay, and if you all are preparing for these exams, I request you all to subscribe to our new regulatory YouTube channel and regulatory app for all the latest updates. Thank you so much, students.